Golden Bachelor. Love is still in the air for Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple, and this time the conversation is all about forever. After capturing hearts on the Golden Bachelorette, Joan and Chock have continued to prove that their connection wasn't just a television fairy tale. While many reality TV romances fade once the cameras stop rolling, their relationship seems to be growing stronger in the real world. Now, the couple is finally opening up about the question fans have been asking non-stop: when is the wedding? When Joan chose Chock in the emotional season finale, viewers saw two people who weren't just falling in love, they were choosing partnership, stability, and a shared vision for the future. Unlike younger reality couples who often rush into wedding planning immediately after filming, Joan and Chock approached their relationship with patience. They've both shared that life after the show required adjustment. Suddenly, their private romance became public conversation. Interviews, social media attention, and fan speculation followed them everywhere. But instead of letting the pressure define them, they focused on building something meaningful behind closed doors. Real life is where love is tested, Joan reportedly shared in a recent conversation. The show gave us a beautiful beginning, but what matters most is how we show up for each other every day. Fans may be eager for wedding updates, but Joan and Chock are prioritizing intention over speed. Chock has emphasized that marriage isn't just about a ceremony, it's about merging lives. That includes family conversations, future living arrangements, financial planning, and making sure they're aligned on long-term goals. For two people who have already experienced major life chapters before meeting each other, blending worlds takes care and respect. Sources close to the couple say they've been having serious but joyful conversations about their timeline. They aren't avoiding marriage, they're preparing for it thoughtfully. And that preparation includes spending extended time together away from the spotlight. Weekend visits, quiet dinners at home, meeting extended family members, these small, everyday moments are shaping their foundation. So what did they actually reveal? Joan and Chock have hinted that a wedding is absolutely in their future, but not immediately. Rather than setting a public countdown, they've chosen a flexible approach. According to insiders, they're looking at a potential ceremony within the next year or two, depending on logistics and family schedules. Joan has reportedly said that she wants the moment to feel intimate and authentic. She's not focused on a massive televised event. Instead, she envisions something heartfelt, possibly outdoors, surrounded by close family and friends. Chock has expressed excitement about creating a celebration that reflects both of their personalities. He's supportive of keeping it meaningful rather than extravagant. One of the most important parts of their journey involves family. Both Joan and Chock have spoken openly about how much their loved ones matter in this next chapter. Marriage at this stage of life carries unique beauty and unique complexity. Adult children, grandchildren, established traditions, all of these factors play a role. The couple has been intentional about including their families in conversations, making sure everyone feels respected and valued. Those close to them say that family support has been overwhelmingly positive. Seeing Joan happy again has been especially meaningful for those who care about her deeply. Chock has reportedly built strong relationships with Joan's family, which insiders describe as a huge blessing. That harmony has only strengthened their confidence in moving toward marriage. Transitioning from reality TV to everyday life isn't always seamless, but Joan and Chock appear to have handled it with maturity. They've maintained a balanced presence on social media, sharing glimpses of their relationship without oversharing. That careful boundary has allowed them to protect what matters most. Since the finale aired on ABC, the couple has participated in select interviews, often emphasizing gratitude for the experience that brought them together. Joan has reflected on how the show pushed her outside her comfort zone. She didn't just find love, she rediscovered confidence and openness. Chock has echoed similar sentiments, saying the journey reaffirmed his belief that it's never too late to start a new chapter.
While they haven't announced a date, subtle clues suggest that planning conversations have begun. Close friends say the couple has casually discussed potential locations. There's talk of a scenic venue, perhaps somewhere meaningful to their relationship. Some speculate it could be near where they had a memorable post-show getaway. They've also reportedly discussed keeping the guest list small. Instead of a massive production, they're leaning towards something warm and personal. As for whether Bachelor Nation will receive an invitation, that remains unclear. Joan has expressed appreciation for the friendships formed during filming, but she's also protective of keeping the wedding centered on family. Many fans say Joan and Chock's relationship feels different from typical reality TV romances. There's a calmness to it, a steadiness. Instead of dramatic headlines or constant public displays, their bond seems rooted in mutual respect and shared life experience. They've both faced loss, growth, and reinvention before finding each other. That maturity shows in how they communicate. Joan has described Chock as supportive and consistent, qualities she values deeply. Chock, meanwhile, admires Joan's resilience and warmth. Their love story isn't about whirlwind chaos, it's about choosing each other daily. With popularity comes pressure. Every appearance sparks new speculation, every photo invites analysis, but the couple has remained grounded. In recent remarks, they acknowledged the excitement surrounding their relationship while gently reminding fans that timing is personal. "We're building something real," Chock reportedly said, "and real things take care." That statement resonated strongly with viewers who appreciate the couple's thoughtful approach. So what's next? Friends say the couple is focused on continued growth. They're exploring travel plans, spending holidays together, and building routines that feel natural. Marriage isn't a question of if, it's a question of when. Joan has hinted that she wants the proposal to wedding period to feel joyful, not stressful. That means avoiding unnecessary pressure and embracing the process. Chock has reportedly been supportive every step of the way, making sure Joan feels secure and celebrated. For many viewers, Joan and Chock's journey has been inspiring. It challenges the idea that romance belongs only to the young. Their story shows that vulnerability, excitement, and fresh beginnings are possible at any stage of life. Their decision to take their time sends an important message: love isn't a race. By focusing on compatibility, communication, and family unity, they're building something designed to last, not just trend. Wedding bells may not be ringing tomorrow, but they are certainly on the horizon. Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple have made it clear they are committed, they are planning thoughtfully, and they are excited about the future. The timeline may not be locked in, but the intention is unmistakable. And if their journey so far is any indication, when that special day finally arrives, it won't just be a celebration of a reality TV romance, it will be a celebration of resilience, partnership, and love rediscovered. Fans will be watching, family will be cheering, and when Joan walks down that aisle, it will represent far more than a televised ending. It will be the beginning of forever.
As speculation continues to swirl, those close to Joan and Chock say there's one thing fans may not expect: a deeply personal proposal moment. While their journey began on the Golden Bachelorette, insiders suggest that Chock may want the next big milestone to happen completely off-camera. After experiencing a nationally televised finale, the couple reportedly feels that their engagement story deserves to belong just to them. Joan has hinted that she values meaningful gestures over grand productions, a quiet setting, a heartfelt speech, maybe a place that symbolizes their journey after filming wrapped. Nothing overly flashy, just sincere. And that simplicity, friends say, is exactly what makes their connection so strong. Another topic Joan and Chock have been thoughtfully discussing is where to plant roots after marriage. Both came into the relationship with established lives, friendships, and family ties. Relocating isn't as simple as packing up and starting over.
Instead, they're reportedly exploring ways to blend their worlds, possibly splitting time between locations before deciding on a permanent home. What matters most to them isn't the zip code, it's maintaining closeness with their children and grandchildren. Family dinners, holidays, and everyday visits remain a top priority. Sources say they've even talked about creating a home that feels like a gathering place, warm, welcoming, and full of shared memories. Since their season aired on ABC, Joan and Chock have experienced a wave of public support, but they've also learned how quickly narratives can spin online. Instead of engaging in speculation, they've chosen calm transparency. They share enough to keep fans included, but hold back enough to protect what's sacred. Joan has reportedly said that love feels different when it's nurtured quietly, and Chock agrees. They're not chasing headlines, they're building partnership. That grounded approach has only increased admiration from viewers who appreciate seeing a couple move with maturity rather than urgency. While nothing is finalized, friends hint that Joan is leaning toward a timeless, elegant atmosphere for their eventual ceremony. Think soft lighting, natural florals, and heartfelt vows rather than spectacle. Chock is said to be fully supportive, focused less on decor and more on the emotional meaning of the day. Some close to the couple believe the ceremony could reflect the stage of life they're in, refined, heartfelt, and centered on gratitude. A celebration not just of romance, but of second chances. What makes Joan and Chock's love story resonate so deeply is the message behind it. Their relationship challenges assumptions about age and new beginnings. It shows that courage, whether stepping onto a reality show or opening your heart again, can lead to unexpected joy. They didn't rush into headlines. They didn't promise fairy tale timelines. Instead, they've shown consistency, and consistency is powerful. In the coming months, fans can likely expect more glimpses of everyday life, shared holidays, quiet vacations, and possibly subtle hints that plans are moving forward. Will there be a formal wedding announcement? Almost certainly. Will it happen on their schedule rather than public pressure? Absolutely. Joan and Chock seem united in one belief. The strength of their relationship isn't measured by how quickly they walk down the aisle, but by how intentionally they prepare for it. At the heart of it all is a steady, reassuring kind of love. Not rushed, not dramatic, just genuine. As wedding whispers continue, one thing is clear. Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple aren't just planning a ceremony, they're building a life. And when those wedding bells finally ring, they won't signal the climax of a TV storyline. They'll mark the start of a new, beautifully grounded chapter. Thanks for watching Golden Bachelor. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next big story.